What's up, Facebook crew, Facebook fam? Hope you're doing well today. It's a gorgeous day in Nashville, Tennessee, and I wanted to hop on and tell you that you're more valuable than you think. It's an epidemic today. People are undercharging, scared to charge what they're worth, scared of raising their prices. And it all comes back down to this belief system about what you feel your value is, what you feel you're offering to your clients. I was having a conversation with a client last week. We had an event in Charlotte, and we had about a dozen of our best clients fly out, and we built some marketing and helped them work on their business. And this particular client came back into, she came into our programs in November, and she was charging $250 per client. $250 per client. Now that may seem like a lot or a little to you, but it's not that much money. And she was performing an incredible service for people that really, I don't even want to say the industry because you'll probably recognize her from our stories just from the industry. But it was an incredible service. And you fast forward to today, and she's about to raise her prices from $4,800 to $5,800, and can't believe it that people are willing to pay her. She hasn't skipped a beat. People are continually willing to pay more and more for what she's doing. And I remember having a conversation with this client back in, what was it, April, and she was having a difficult time actually figuring out how to justify the price in her mind, because when you've come from years of charging so little money, it's difficult to raise your prices. And I said, hey, fast forward 30 years. Think about the people that are purchasing what you sell. Have them fast forward 30 years and look back. What would they trade to have the result that you're able to deliver them? What would they pay to be able to go back in time 30 years and have the result that you're offering people? And she was like $100,000 and like crazy numbers. And it's an interesting thought experiment, because anytime we get caught into price biases, we get stuck in these cubes. If I can't charge more than this and I've got a cap right here, it's typically because we don't understand the trade-off between time and money. And if you can fast forward and really get things in perspective and look back and say, for us, like, just give you an example for traffic and funnels, we help people grow their authority and their influence and their dominance using really smart marketing. What would it be worth to somebody being at the end of their business, never really making the impact that they wanted to make? What would they pay to be able to go back in time, find us early, and be able to achieve the impact that they've always wanted, build the impact that they dreamed of, and enjoy the income that comes with that? What would that be worth? It would be a lot of money. And it's time for you to charge what you're worth. It's time for you to do it. It's time for you to raise your prices. It can be scary, but that's why network is so important. Having a community of other people, being able to check into the right stories and tune into the right people who have done this and gone before you. You're more valuable than you think you are, and I'm willing to prove it to you. You just got to try me on it. Anyways, long story short, this person has raised their prices, and now she's making tons of money, and people are getting incredible results. And what's the byproduct of that? It means she gets to pour more revenue into advertising. She gets to put more money into infrastructure, into building her impact and growing her reach. And now more and more people get to hear about her, and she gets to help more and more people because she can afford it. You can't afford that on $250 per client. You can't afford to build anything on $250 per client. If you're charging hourly or anything like that, you got to stop. Get into a position where you can charge what you're actually worth. That's kind of stuff that we help you build. And, stick around, catch some of our content. Hop into our free Facebook group. We do Facebook Lives like this all the time. Anyways, you're more valuable than you think. Raise your prices. Just do it. Thank me later. You guys are amazing. Catch you later.